Hi, I'm Mitch Shoemaker, and today is day 2 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on today. So, yay, I guess, for day 2. Feeling a little bit silly doing focusing on today. Kind of weird trying to explain it to someone yesterday and explaining it to a friend of mine today. I kind of felt a little bit silly. And I know I shouldn't, because this is what I feel like I'm supposed to be working on. This is what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing. And I also realize that somehow something is already shifting in me just in 2 days, which I don't even have explanations for, but I'm just going to be grateful for. Because I found myself not feeling well, getting a cold of some kind. I hope it just goes away. It's just bad allergies. I keep telling myself that, maybe it'll work. I don't think denying things will make it work, but it kind of, today was just kind of like, I got up and there were things in my mind that I needed to do, and as soon as I did those things, they stopped playing around in my mind, and then there was nothing else left in my mind to do for today because I didn't feel good. And when I read my scriptures and meditations and I did my writing, I just kind of got the feeling I need to take care of myself. When I'm tired, I need to sleep. When I'm hungry, I need to eat. I need to exercise. And if I'm happy, I should do something fun. Or if I'm struggling, maybe I should do something lighthearted to, just kind of lift my own spirits somehow. I'm allowed to do different things and to feel my feelings, and so that was kind of not that I haven't had that revelation that I need to do things to take care of myself before, but it was kind of like, okay, and today is what do I need to do, and today I still haven't done as well as I would have liked, but I still feel like I'm doing better. Not sure if that makes any sense, but because I got up today and then I just was thinking of all the errands and things I needed to do, and I didn't feel good, and I just wanted to go back to sleep. And I had like 3 hours I could go back to sleep, but I promised a friend a ride, and I tried to find someone else to get her a ride, and they were unavailable, and I was like, oh, I'm stuck taking my friend. And instead of going back to sleep, I stressed about all the things I needed to do today. And then instead of getting up and doing all the things I needed to do so that I could just crash later, I didn't do that either. But then I ended up just sitting and waiting for my friend. And in that time, I just like, okay, there's nothing I can do. So I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to close my eyes. I'm going to rest. I'm going to play games on my phone. I'm just not going to worry about the rest of today because I can't do anything. And it was kind of nice because my mind didn't have to go somewhere else. It didn't have to be on something else. And then when I did come home, I took care of a couple of things, and then I took a nap because I'm like, I'm tired. I got something to eat, and I went to bed. And I slept for, 2-3 hours, and then I got up, and I thought about going right back to bed, and I'm like, okay, I need to read my scriptures and meditationals. I need to, get something to eat again. So I did. I read my scriptures and meditationals. I just kind of laid on my couch and watched a movie, just kind of resting, not going anywhere, doing anything. So I'm like, I don't have any energy, and I'm sick, so I'm just going to let myself rest. And it was nice because I kind of had the realization in doing that that I could just watch the movie. I didn't have to watch the movie and play games and worry about all the stuff that I have to do for the rest of today or tomorrow or next week or whatever else. I was like, I could just enjoy a movie, or I could just go back to sleep. I don't have to stress about everything else. And it was kind of a relief. And I kind of realize I do that a lot in my attempt to avoid things, that I have 2 or 3 different things going on in my head at the same time, or I'm playing a game and I'm watching a movie and I'm daydreaming, or I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do the rest of my day, or I'm beating myself up for not going to work and doing all the things that need to be done for the day. And I didn't have to do that today. Today I was like, I don't even have to play games while I'm watching a movie. I could just watch a movie. And the funny thing is I tried playing games while I was watching the movie, and I kept rewinding the movie, and I was like, what the heck is wrong with me? I was like, stop. If I'm going to watch the movie, watch the movie. If I'm going to play the games on my phone, play the games on my phone. I don't have to do both. And it was kind of, it was that nice little aha moment that I can be focused on one thing that I'm doing. I don't have to be focused on a bunch of other things. And not that it's bad to multitask or do other things, but I think sometimes I miss things or I mess things up when I multitask. I get too busy doing too many things and I forget what I was in the middle of, or I forget to finish something, or I'm like, oh yeah, I have to go back to that, and I go round and round in circles. And then I don't feel like things get done. And so it was kind of nice to just randomly be task oriented, and mostly it's just because I'm tired and I'm not feeling very good. So my body was just like, my brain was like, we can't function in multiple capacities today. And I think that's a blessing for me, from God, that insight that I don't have to think about tomorrow. I don't have to think about whatever's happening later. I can just deal with whatever's in the moment. And like yesterday, some things can wait, and be dealt with later because they can't be dealt with in the moment. And it's okay to not be multitasking. It's okay to just say, I'm tired. I'm just going to put everything away and take a nap or rest for a little bit or just breathe, And I think, not that I want to be sick or anything like that, but it's just kind of a reminder that I need to take better care of myself. I need to pay attention to my body, and I need to get more sleep. I need to eat healthier foods. I need to do better things. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and beat myself up for not doing all of those things. I'm just gonna be grateful that I could see in the moment today, that I could just let go and not worry about sitting in my car waiting for my friend today. And it took longer than she anticipated, but I didn't get angry. I didn't get frustrated. Got a little worried at one point. Went in and she was still, whatever, not ready to go. So I was like, okay, I'll just keep waiting. No big deal. And it was okay. I was fine with it, and I told her that it was okay. And um, and then I was able to come home and eat and take a nap, and I'm grateful that I was able to do that. I'm grateful for the insights that I could have, or the realization, because I'm laying there thinking, great, I got to do a video. What am I going to do about today? I didn't do anything today. And I'm like, that's right. I stayed in today because I didn't feel good. It's kind of one of those funny things that I think Heavenly Father was trying to teach me how to stay in today, because I was just too tired or too sick to go 1,000 different places in my mind. And when I was trying to do that, I was like, oh no, I'm tired. Oh no, I don't feel good. I don't have to do that today. And that was like my response to all the crazy thoughts going in my head. And it was nice to be able to respond that way. It was nice to be able to let go of that. It was nice to know that um, God will take care of things, or they will be there tomorrow. I don't have to stress about it today. I don't have to beat myself up today. I can still learn something today, even though I don't feel 100% like I would like to. And I was like, well, this isn't exactly how I thought I was going to start my 100 days of focusing on today, or focusing on what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. But I am grateful to be aware of what's going on around me. And I know just because I'm aware doesn't mean that I've accepted it, and it doesn't mean that I'm taking any action to change it. But I'm becoming aware of things, and I know that that's the first step towards change, is that I have to be aware that something's amiss, or that I can do something differently, and then I have to accept where I'm at, and what I've been doing, and not beat myself up for it, and just be like, okay, I did the best that I could, or what I knew how to do up to this point, and I know I can make some changes, some positive ones. But I also have to remind myself that I can only do so much in a day, and I only have today. So whatever I do today has to be enough. It has to be good enough, and the rest of it just, it can fall away. It can just wait for another day, or it can just be left undone because it's not as important as I thought that it was. And I'm grateful to start seeing some of those things, to becoming aware of those things, and hopefully to start taking some action to change things a little bit, one day at a time. And I don't know how much of anything is going to get changed, but maybe just my perspective, maybe just my focus on what I'm doing, and maybe I will accomplish more because I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time instead of like 3 or 4 things, and hopefully facing everything instead of avoiding things. So that's kind of what I've learned for today. And that being said, I want to go to bed. So if you guys like these videos, if you think they're helpful, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else. And I hope you have a great day today. Focus on today, focus on gratitude, and maybe do some writing.